Buffalo Fanatics, what's going on? It's your boy DM3 back with another video. Today's topic is Josh Allen and will he progress in year 2 into that franchise quarterback that we need him to be? I think he's going to. I'm going to break down the steps that the Bills are going to have to take and Josh Allen's going to have to take to get there, so stick with me. First off, I believe that Josh Allen ran entirely too much last season. I think we can all agree that Josh Allen had way too many rushing yards, left the pocket way too soon, missed open receivers because of his knack to run, was obviously running for his life a lot of times, so he got some big chunk plays. So that's the first thing that I think needs to happen is Josh Allen needs to stay in the pocket. Josh Allen needs to learn how to get through his progressions quicker, and I think that Josh Allen this year, as opposed to last year, is going to go back and look at that film and see that he needs to get through his reads, and the last resort needs to be running. Because if you look at quarterbacks that he's constantly compared to, you know, the Cam Newtons of the world, Cam Newton's right now, he suffered a really bad shoulder injury because he's taking hits that he doesn't need to take. So Cam Newton continues to run less and less and less in his career. Now they're two different guys. I'm just using Cam Newton because he's the one that a lot of people like to compare him to because of the body size and the running style and things like that. Cam Newton has a strong arm. Josh Allen has a rifle of an arm. So Josh Allen, first thing he needs to do is he needs to learn how to keep his feet set in the pocket because the mechanics will come. All that stuff, you know, they brought in Ken Dorsey. All the mechanics they're gonna come. You know, he's got an awkward throwing style, but you know what? He's got a cannon. He just needs to learn to control his feet in the pocket. He needs to not worry that the pocket is collapsing and run. Now, with that being said, the pocket was collapsing a lot. Let's be real. The pocket was collapsing a lot last season. So what I think the Bills did to kind of marry in these two together, the point I'm trying to get to is with Josh Allen being able to learn how to stay in the pocket, the Bills said, okay, well, we need to build Josh Allen protection. We need to build that wall so he learns to be patient in the pocket. You know, they went out and got Mitch Morse. They signed Quentin Spain. You know, they got Ty Nsekhe. They drafted Cody Ford. So all these guys are going to be put into place to have Josh Allen able to look through reads 1, 2, 3, back to 1, check down at the running back. All that stuff is going to be able to take place. Now, Josh Allen also needs to deliver the ball. He needs to deliver the ball on time. Needs to deliver the ball with anticipation. He also needs to learn how to throw deep balls. He can throw it a mile, but there's been times we saw he underthrew a lot of receivers. So we need to see if he can figure out how to, I don't want to say reel in the accuracy because everybody knows that Josh Allen has issues with accuracy. I think that he can learn from previous mistakes of last season. Try to get the 7 and 10 yard completions instead of throwing the ball 75 yards down the field for the home run play every single time. So that being said, talking about throwing the ball down the field 75 yards, we brought in John Brown. So not only do we have Robert Foster, but now we have John Brown. Two guys that can stretch the field, two guys with speed, and two guys that can also run intermediate routes. So that was a big signing there. Also signed Cole Beasley. Cole Beasley, I believe, is one of the top 3 slot receivers in the game. You need 5 to 10 yards on third down. He's going to be open. Dak Prescott has come out and saying that Cole Beasley is open more than any other receiver he's ever played with. He's always open. So look for that. You also got Zay Jones. The chemistry that Josh Allen had with Zay Jones, you know, towards the end of last season was really coming on towards the end of the season, and then the season ended. You know, he had a couple really good games. The game against Miami when he had 2 touchdowns, he had the 2-point conversion. Looked really good. So I think Zay Jones will take a step forward in year 3. I think you have Cole Beasley, who is an extremely great slot receiver. You added John Brown. You already have Robert Foster. Robert Foster was one of the best receivers in the NFL the last 6 games of the season. And then you went and drafted, you know, Dawson Knox. And then you drafted Tommy Sweeney, who's going to be fighting for a roster spot. You brought in a Tyler Kroft. You still have a Jason Kroom. So, you know, you have all this stuff going on. All this was brought in and handed to Josh Allen. So now what Josh Allen needs to do is he needs to take a step back and say, okay, last year I ran a lot. Last year I had a bunch of rushing touchdowns. Last year I had some decent long distance plays to Robert Foster. I threw some nice passes to Zay Jones. But what I think he needs to do is he needs to hit the film room and he needs to study the stuff that he missed. Now, we brought back Matt Barkley, which is good because Matt Barkley and him seem to be pretty inseparable. And then we brought in Ken Dorsey. So another younger mind, a kind of an innovative mind to go along with Brian Dable. All three of those guys are going to have to sit in that film room. Josh Allen seems to be the type of guy who wants to always get to the next level. Seems to be that person that is always underestimated and likes to exceed expectations because that's just the person he is. He's filled with drive. He's filled with determination. He's filled with character. He is Buffalo through and through. So I think that the Bills have done their part. Brandon Beane has done his part to give Josh Allen the tools to succeed. Now it's just going to be all on Josh Allen. And I do think that Josh Allen will take that next level. I think that we will see a really big improvement this year. I think that the accuracy will come in time. And I think that this is a 10-win team. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think I'm far off? Do you think I'm on point? Do you guys have a difference of opinion on how you think Josh Allen will progress this year? Do you think that he's still another maybe year away? Drop it in the comments. As always, if you're watching us on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you like this video, hit the notification bell. If you're watching on YouTube, or I'm sorry, if you're watching on Facebook, share this video, drop some comments in there, and I'm DM3, and I'll see you on the next one.
You know I'm on fire if you don't know.